Welcome, everybody, to our Thursday night Basic Reset Business Builders Call. I am so excited that you have all taken part out of your evening, your personal time, your family time, to jump on this call to hear a little bit about what Basic Reset is, what we have to offer, how you can make some incredible money, and we also have an incredible testimony for you all this evening. My name is Penny Kyle, and I am out of Central California. If you're familiar with California, the city I live in currently, because I'm building a new house, I'll be moving shortly, is called Kingsburg, and that's between Los Angeles and San Francisco. I absolutely love this company, and I don't know if you've heard me say it enough, seen me type it enough. I love Basic Reset. I love our products, and Fred and Kim Kaufman, they are just simply amazing. What they've brought forward for us to share with the world is absolutely incredible. The things that, our products have been able to do and help people is unimaginable. So first and foremost, I want to give our legal disclaimer that any statements that you hear this evening, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, also known as the FDA. Our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. We also strongly suggest that you show these products to your physicians prior to use. So, Basic Reset is the building blocks of our health. It's the foundation of our health. And something that Basic Reset really stresses is the importance of drinking water. Every living thing on this planet needs water, needs minerals and nutrients. And what we have to offer, Basic Reset provides something that you do not see in our normal drinking water or bottled water today. I would like to bring up somebody that I just got to meet, and her name is Leisha Kennedy. Leisha, are you here? Remember, if you could press the *6 or your unmute button on your phone.
Okay. Did that work?
That worked. Hello, Leisha.
Awesome.
I'm so excited that you are
here
with us this evening.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Wonderful. Now, I have been reading and following your testimony, your personal testimony, of what's been happening with you using our products. So if you could share with us the products that you're using, how you're using them, and what these products have done for you.
Okay. I am using the Aquanite and the Ionite, and I'm just drinking those, and I'm using those to mix Vibrant. And I drink Vibrant. I've been trying to drink it twice a day, in the morning
Wonderful.
And in the evening. And I have just been so excited about how much better I feel. I have fibromyalgia, and so I struggle with brain fog a lot, and it has gotten so much better. And my energy level is, I just feel better all over. I don't have the overall ache that I usually deal with. But the part of the really exciting thing is my sugar levels have been coming down. I'm a diabetic, type 2 diabetic, and have been for quite a few years. And usually my numbers run in the 130s, 140s with my medication, which is higher than the doctor likes, but it's not like life-threatening. But with the Vibrant and the Aqualite and Ionite, my numbers have been running in the 80s and 90s, which is phenomenal for me. If anybody's familiar with diabetes, you understand my excitement. And
yes,
then
that's amazing.
Yeah, and last weekend I went to get my hair trimmed, and my hair has always been very, very thin. And the first thing my beautician said when I sat down in her chair was, "Oh my gosh, what have you been doing?" I said, "What do you mean? What have I been doing?" She said, "Your hair has never been this thick." And because it is so thin and it does grow slow, I don't get it cut every 6 weeks or anything. So it was getting about chin length, I guess, because I keep it pretty short. And when she cut it, it was just absolutely amazing. I know if y'all have, I posted pictures on the Freedom Team site, and I am just thrilled to death with how the Vibrant is affecting me and how the Aqualite and Ionite, now that's hard to say, how much better they're making me feel.
Incredible, incredible. Now, has your doctor, did you share with your doctor how and why your numbers are coming down?
I have not been back to the doctor yet, but I am sure she will be very interested because I had been taking something else for the last couple of years, and my numbers had come down just slightly, but nothing like they have with Basic Reset.
Wow, that's incredible. And you're not the only one that has shared that they have gotten thicker hair growth or just hair growing period where they were having some balding spots. And
yeah,
in fact, my beautician, I have a lot of hair, and it's usually thin, and they said the same thing. Oh, my gosh, you need to come sooner than 6 weeks because this hair is growing like crazy. Another thing I noticed, and I don't know if you've noticed this, is my hair is actually getting darker.
Yes, I have. And I'm blonde, so you know, I can see it.
Yes, that is absolutely amazing. Well, I am so glad that you had time to come on tonight and share your personal testimony. And, you know, folks, testimonies that we have from people who are actually using our products, these are the best ways, these are the best forms of sharing what these products will do, is simply get people on these calls so they can hear from somebody else that's actually using the product, what it's doing for them. We also have testimonies on our website, and we also have a complete Facebook group strictly for testimonials from people and animals who are using our products. So thank you so much, Leisha, for coming on. I really appreciate you for doing that. And, you know, guys, Basic Reset, when you think about the name Basic Reset, think about, you know, you can give your cell phone or your computer a basic reset, so why not yourself? You know, we can help you do just that with life-changing products and a referral program that Randy Steen is going to let you know about. Now, I had the pleasure of meeting Randy Steen a little over 2 years ago, and, you know, we were in another company together, and we started getting closer, you know, I wouldn't say co-workers, but, you know, as business partners, and we would share information. When he shared with me Basic Reset and everything it had to offer, the commission structure, how simple it is, the simplicity of the company, the simplicity of the products, the very cost-effective products. I mean, these are products that just simply do not break the bank, and how it was free to get started and you were never going to have an auto ship. I said, oh, my goodness, show me this information now. And I'm so glad he did. We've become, just in 2 years, I would like to say lifelong friends now. And he is an incredible mentor. He's like a walking wealth of knowledge. I think I have a new word for him. He has a plethora of knowledge. So I'd like to bring up none other than Mr. Randy Steen. Are you here?
I sure am, Penny. Plethora. Now, that's a new one. Yeah. By golly, you come up with a new one all the time. I mean, my gosh. Hey, listen, we're having a ball tonight. Thank you very much for that wonderful welcome, and thank you for welcoming people and telling what you said about our products this evening. I was kind of talking at the same time because we're doing a live screening tonight, streaming into the Basic Reset Freedom Group room. And if you're in that room, you guys can see me. I've welcomed some people there. And they couldn't hear your part of the conversation unless they were called in. So I hope that they were listening in. Unless they can hear the thing. And the testimony, my gosh, I mean, listen, I know a lot of people that have type 2 diabetes. And to hear what this stuff does for that is absolutely astounding. And as far as I'm concerned, I can't imagine any reason why somebody would not want to be doing this. I really just can't imagine it because, I mean, think about what we have here and what we're able to share with people, and that's what I want to talk about tonight. And for those of you that have joined us in this room, you couldn't hear the other part of the conversation, the other part of the call if you weren't actually on the call. You couldn't hear what Penny was saying, and you couldn't hear the testimony that was told tonight. However, you're very lucky because guess what? We record these, and when the call is done, we're going to send them out to you. But I want to welcome you all here to the call. But first of all, before I do anything else, I want to welcome everybody to this call that's a guest on this call. You're here because somebody thought enough of you that they wanted you to be able to experience in their life what you're experiencing in your life. Or other way around. They wanted you to experience in your life what they're experiencing in their life. They wanted you to know what you could have available to you and how it could change things for you. And that's what we're here to talk to you about tonight. This company called Basic Reset. If you'll look above this broadcast on Facebook, it says Basic Reset Changes Lives. Well, we call it a reset for a reason. Because, you see, when you take these products, these two products called Aqualite and Ionite, they literally do reset your life. But when you put this stuff into your water, and I don't have one of the sachets here right now, it's in the other room, but when you put this in your water, it changes the structure of this water. It changes it so that when it goes into your body, instead of being these big clusters of water, they're tiny little clusters of water that your cells can absorb. And along with that absorption, into your cells goes the minerals, which help to keep your cells alkaline. And by the way, there's this big thing about drinking alkaline water out there, okay? Well, when you put Aqualite in our water, it does make it alkaline. When you add this to it, it also helps to make it alkaline. But it isn't the fact that the water's alkaline that's so important, folks. You're probably thinking to me, well, Randy, you just blew the whole story right out the window. But I really didn't. It isn't that the water is alkaline that's so important. What's important is that the water is structured by the minerals that are in it, and it's the minerals being carried into the cells of your body that change the ability of those cells to be in a slightly alkaline mode, which stops disease from being able to be formed. It's got the potential to. I'm not going to say it stops it because we can't make that claim, but it has the potential to stop diseases from being able to get started even because the cells are in an alkaline state. There was a book written many, many years ago. As a matter of fact, there was a doctor, Otto Warburg, way back in the 1930s that did a study, and he found that particular types of diseases cannot live in an alkaline environment. And it doesn't have to be greatly alkaline, it just has to be a little bit alkaline. But your blood remains a constant, like 7.35 to 7.45. Now, those numbers might be off a point or two, 7.38 or 7.32. I'm just going to say 7.35 to 7.45. It has to stay in that range. And your body maintains it in that range. Now, how does it do that? Have you ever thought about that? How does it do that? Do you think it does it from drinking alkaline water? Well, it will do it a little bit from drinking alkaline water, but the water goes in and passes out too quickly for it to really get that part of it done. So, how it does it is through minerals. You see, when you drink regular water, the minerals and the structure of the water, the minerals that might or might not be in that water that are there from well water, let's say, for example, or maybe spring water, your body does use some of them, but it can't use all of them. It can't use a whole lot of them because it can't absorb them into the body. So where does the body get these minerals that it needs to keep the blood in that little narrow range of alkalinity? Well, guess what? It steals it from wherever it can. You see, it robs it from wherever it can because the blood has to stay in that narrow range. If it becomes too acidic, you get sick and you die. If it becomes too alkaline, you'll get sick and you won't live long either, because too much alkalinity is just as bad as too much acidity. It has to be in that narrow range. Well, it takes it from places like your bones. Now, as we get older, especially women, suffer from bone loss. They suffer from weak bones. Do you suppose that part of that could be from the fact that you haven't been getting the minerals that your body needs all this time? And so the blood has been robbing the minerals from the bones, the minerals that were there that you've had over life, and steals them. Excuse me, I got an itchy nose. Of course, that always happens when you're on a camera someplace. But that's kind of what happens. So why are these minerals so much more important? Having the minerals of the aqualite in our water so much more important than just drinking alkaline water, because alkaline water is devoid of minerals, especially the stuff that you get that is made by a machine, or if you buy just alkaline water that has been had some alkalinity added to it, should we say, that doesn't have any minerals in it. It really doesn't do your body much good because your body can't use it. It can't use it the way that it should, and it passes through. Water in, water out, guys and gals. You know that. The more you drink, the more you're going to go to the bathroom. Okay? But if you have the minerals that are in the water, these minerals get carried into the cells of your body, into the bones. They get replaced to where they're missing. And these minerals are what can be used by the blood to keep your blood in that normal little narrow range that it has to be in. So that's why you'll hear Fred talking more about how important the minerals in the structured water are than he does about the alkalinity of the water. Because there's another thing that's really important. When you have mineralized structured water, you have water that has a very high antioxidant effect also. And the antioxidant effect fights oxidative damage in your body. Oxidative damage is what causes a lot of inflammation. And inflammation is what causes the beginnings of a lot of different diseases that you have. For example, the inside of your, have you ever noticed that you never hear of hardening of the veins? You always hear of hardening of the arteries. Now, why is that? Well, let me tell you. Your arteries help to pump the blood through the body. They actually have a very small muscle sheath that's in that artery. And when you take and you feel your pulse here, it's not only your heart pumping, but it's also your arteries helping to pump the blood throughout your body. It helps your heart. The heart does most of the work, but it helps. Well, the artery is muscle tissue. And when you have too much inflammation, which oftentimes comes from too much acidity in your blood, that inflammation starts to wear holes in that muscular sheath that surrounds that artery. And when it gets a hole in there, it starts to bleed and starts to leak. And your body sends this patch to fix it. And you know what that patch is made out of? It's made out of cholesterol. Now, there's nothing wrong with the cholesterol filling that hole in. The problem lies in the part of the cholesterol that's inside, that's exposed to the inside of the artery. You see, that entire artery wall is smooth and shiny. I mean, it's just like a piece of polished metal. Things can slide right through. But right here where this patch is, this is rough, like the top of my fingers. Instead of being smooth, it's rough. And as more cholesterol passes through this artery, some of it starts to catch on here. And pretty soon it starts to build up and build up and build up, and all of a sudden you have a blocked artery or something called hardening of the arteries or atherosclerosis. When you start to remove the inflammation that caused the problem in the first place, this stuff starts to go away because the artery heals and it stays smooth and this isn't there anymore, and all of a sudden things start working better. Now, that brings to mind something else. See this word up here? In this drink is something called L-arginine, and in this drink is something called niacin. Now, those two things actually help to dilate your blood vessels. And it makes them bigger, so more oxygen-rich. And did I just lose everybody, or what happened? Looks like I lost the connection. Okay, guys, I guess Facebook stopped working for some reason. And so we don't have the connection there anymore, but so you can't see me. But just listen to what I was saying. It starts to dilate these blood vessels. And it makes them larger so more oxygen-rich blood can flow through them. Guys and gals, the nutrients, when people drink Vibrant and they start to feel better, now they start to feel better when they're drinking the alkaline ionized water, and when they add the Vibrant to it, which uses the L-arginine and uses the niacin to start dilating the blood vessels to let the blood flow through even more, then guess what happens? Things start to work smoothly. Things start to work great. And then your body starts to get this oxygen-rich nutrients throughout, and it starts to help. It has the potential to start healing itself of the problems that are wrong. Guys and gals, we have the most wonderful products on the face of the earth. The reason you hear the testimonies from people that these products are working so well is because they literally do work. They start to change things in the human body. And I apologize for those of you that were watching on Facebook for some reason. I don't know why, but my iPad just stopped the broadcast. It went black on me, so I don't know what the problem is. But at any rate, maybe you can still see me. I don't know, but I don't think you can. But here's the thing that you need to remember about our company called Basic Reset. The little thing that I had up top that said Basic Reset changes lives. Believe me when I tell you this. Of all of the companies that I've seen out there that have some wonderful, wonderful products, and there's a lot of them that do, this company has products that fit inside the financial range of a tremendous amount of people. And there are products that literally go into the body and go to work. They have the potential of changing your health. Even something like our healthy energy drink. You know, it's an energy drink. Most people, when they hear those words, they think, oh, my gosh, it's an energy drink. They're not really healthy for you. Well, ours is. And it is because it works on the premise of delivering oxygen, nutrient-rich blood to the cells of your body so that your body starts to work properly. Now, I want to tell you something. You've probably seen this video called Structured Water in Your Blood, and it shows how the aqualite water, which is structured water, changes your blood from being all stuck and clumpy and all that together where it can't carry oxygen to being separate red blood cells floating freely in the blood plasma. Well, did you know that if we were to do that same test after you drank a little bit of Vibrant, you'd see the same results? And why is that? Because Vibrant contains L-arginine, it contains niacin, it also contains maqui berry, and it contains acai berry, which are super antioxidants. And they help to get in and start to help your body to carry this, make these blood cells work properly. That's why you feel so good without this big, jittery, kind of slap in the side of the head type of energy feeling that you would get from a normal, routine energy drink. You see, we have at Basic Reset everything that you need to have the potential of having a wonderful, healthy lifestyle. But you also have everything that you need here that you can share with people, and those of you that are guests on this call, whether that person has got you here has told you or not yet, but we have the ability to allow you to share all of this stuff with other people without having to spend any money out of your pocket to get started, without having to spend money every month to stay active, without having to spend money every month to be commission qualified. You literally can start our company for nothing, zero risk, and start earning money today. And what I mean today is that if a customer buys product through your website from you, or somebody signs up as an affiliate below you and they order product, those commissions are paid out at the end of the day, and they go into your e-wallet inside, internally in the company, and you can use that money to purchase product from the company. And then every Wednesday, what's left over in there, whether you've spent any or not, is deposited directly into your PayPal account, which is also free to get. So there's an opportunity here for everybody, no matter what's place in life that you're at. No matter what point in life that you're at. Maybe you're working really, really hard and there's not enough money left at the end of the month, or there's too much month left at the end of the money. And you're saying, what can I do? Well, we have this wonderful opportunity that allows you, and let me tell you something else that's really interesting about this. Most network marketing companies, and by the way, we're not a network marketing company, we're an affiliate-based marketing program, but most network marketing companies pay you a very small commission on a wholesale basis, and all of our products are wholesale. There is no retail price. They pay you a very small commission so that you have to have a tremendous amount of people to make a livable income. Well, with our company, we pay you 35% on that very first level, which means any customer that you have that buys through you, through your website, or any affiliate you sign up that places orders through their own site, but you sign them up, you're going to earn 35% commission on all of those orders. But do you realize that for every $1,000 in orders, that puts $350 in your pocket? Now, I want you to understand you can go out there and look high and low in the network marketing industry, and you're not going to find $1,000 that puts $350 in your pocket, because it takes a lot more than that, because they pay such small commission rates, an average of about 6% on the first level. Actually, it's probably closer to 5%. So it would take many times the people, many times the volume to earn that same $350. And then what's really interesting is we don't force people to place an order with us to be active or to earn commissions, yet people are ordering many times a month with us. And why do you suppose that is? Because our products work. Guys and gals, we have something that is literally life-changing for people, no matter where they live. The United States and Canada. We don't market outside this country yet. We will be in the future. People can join our company from outside this country as long as PayPal services the country they live in, and then they can promote our products in the United States and Canada, and when they get customers or people sign up as affiliates, we will pay them commission even though they live in a country where they can't get the product yet. And people are doing that. And they're begging us to be able to get the product, and we hopefully will be able to do that very soon. But guys and gals, do you see what we have here? And one of the reasons we do this call on every Thursday night is for the purpose of helping you really realize what you have in front of you. Many of you that are on this call do, because I see it each and every day on Facebook. I see the promotions that people are running, and I see the responses that they're getting from complete strangers. But a lot of times people, even though they really they're doing this, they really don't understand what they have. I can tell you from personal experience that I honestly, in my 41, I'm about 41 plus years now in this industry, in the direct sales industry. I don't think I've ever seen anything that's like this. Well, in fact, I know I've never seen anything like this. And what I mean by that is that where people can become involved with a company for absolutely no cost out of their own pocket, and they can market a product that people not only want, they need, and they desire it. They want, need, and desire. You see, people want to feel better. Everybody does. There's one person, if you ask them if they wanted to feel better or stay sick, they would tell you they want to stay sick. They all want to feel better. We all know that they need to have this product because every living thing on the planet, and it's like Fred says, it's a law. It's not a maybe, it's a law. Every living thing on the planet has to have water and minerals. Everything. Can't survive without it. And they desire to do it because they know they can get this drinking water thing down. All they got to do is drink water, and they can change and have the potential to have their body get back to where it was intended to be. Now, what more could you really want? And then if you want to market it, get paid extremely well for it. I don't think there's anything out there that's like this. And you know what's even cooler yet? We're not done. The surprises that are coming down the road with this company are going to boggle your mind. We're not done. We're growing like crazy. And I want to thank you guys for that. We're having a ball. We're having a lot of fun. And again, we're going to get these technical glitches out of the way here for the live feed because I think it's a really good marketing tool. But for some reason, I don't know if it was my iPad or what it was, but something just quit on us. And at least I don't think you can see me. Maybe you can still see me. On my iPad, I don't see myself at all. So if you can, then it's just the way it is. But for those of you listening that aren't on or in the room, or everybody that's listening by telephone, this call is going to end in just a minute or so. But I want to talk to you directly. For those of you that are guests on the call, you know, as I said earlier, the people that invited you here wanted you to be able to experience in your life what they're experiencing in their life. They wanted you to be able to understand and know what this thing is all about. They wanted you to be able to have the opportunity to share this with other people so you could put some money into your pocket. So, obviously, your first course of action, if this is something at all that even remotely interests you, or if it's your health that you think you'd like to change and have the potential to change, then your next step then when this call is over is to get together with that individual that asked you here and say, hey, look, you know, I heard what those guys had to say, and I heard that wonderful testimony about how this product changed diabetes. And by the way, thank you for that. But how it changed diabetes and how it changed her hair growth. Her hair was thin and it's growing back in thicker. Why do you suppose that happens? Do you suppose that maybe her body needed what's there to the potential was there for her body to have these things working better, but she didn't have the materials to offer the body to start working, and once she did that, guess what's happened? So this could happen to you. And yesterday was payday. A lot of people listening to this call had money deposited into their PayPal account. That could be you next Wednesday. Oh, by the way, there's no lag time with our company either. In other words, a lot of companies, when you join them, what you do today, you're paid on 2 weeks down the road. Not with us. When we process the checks on Wednesday, if you had business that came in Wednesday morning before the check was processed, the commissions were processed, you get paid on that business that day. Where else can you find something like this? I don't think you can. I just don't think you can. So guys and gals, listen, this is another Thursday night call. We have these every Thursday night, by the way. Bring a guest to these calls because the whole purpose of us doing this is to help you share our story with those people that have never heard it before, to help you help somebody else change their life. And that's our dream and our goal and our desire. Like Fred and Kim said, their goal is to get these products into the hands as many people as they can. And that's really what we want to do. So I'm going to end this conversation with what I always end everything that I talk on, and that is this. Wherever you go, there you are. You might as well make the most of it because I can guarantee you that nobody's going to do it for you. Guys and gals, thank you all for being on this call. Thank you, Penny, for the wonderful introduction and opening and for the testimonies. Now, for some crazy reason, I just lost the person's name, and I apologize for that. But thank you for your testimony. And guys and gals, we'll see you next Thursday night. A copy of this recording will be sent out in the Basic Reset Freedom Group room, and then Fred also mails it out. You'll get that either tonight or tomorrow. And where you can call in and listen to the call on the telephone, or where you can click on the link and watch it online. Hope you're having a great day, a great evening, and we'll see you all next Thursday, folks. Bye-bye.